So back in 2015, when I was 14, I wrote the first draft of my novel. And because I had no idea what I was doing, the first draft of this manuscript was only 230 pages, and that is not long enough to be a book. So, me being me, I decided to rewrite the whole thing from scratch. Then I rewrote it again, and again, and $20 if you can guess what I did next. That's right, I wrote it again. And because I thought it was a good idea to feed my perfectionism Adderall, I did it another time after that. And when I finally had a version of my book I felt like was my best, I printed it out and spent the entire summer trimming this 661 page behemoth of a book down to 427 pages, and thus this became this. And during this time, as you can see, I was also querying literary agents, but as you can also see, that didn't really work out in my favor, which is cool because I only got what I think it's 32 rejections, and on a planet with 8 billion people, that number is so astronomically small, I can't calculate it, so I ain't tripping. And in the middle of all this, having learned from the mistakes I made with my first book, I was able to write my second book for another series in about 5 months. And I've also completely outlined and started on my third book for another series. And so now here I am, about to turn 21 in March, currently undergoing the self-publishing process with 2 books and working on my third. Whoop whoops. All that's to say the dream doesn't die until you give up, so just keep going. And I kind of had a realization. I was talking to a writer colleague the other day, and she told me, she was like, you've experienced a lot, you've learned a lot of lessons in these 6 years. Why don't you like put together a course of things you wish you knew when you were 14 and just starting out? And like a light bulb went off. So I spent this entire weekend writing up, you can't see this at all, like pages and pages and pages of an outline for a course I want to put together. I'm talking about things from like when you first start the writing process down to world building and character design, and then the writing process as you're going through it, when you finish assembling your dream team of people you need to collab with, like accountants, because yes, you will need those, translators when you get to that point, like editors, proofreaders, beta readers, that kind of stuff. And then on the business aspect, like startup costs, and accounting, because again, that's very important. And then like a little special section for young authors, because y'all are my heart and I am one of you. So before I like actually put this together, I just want to know, does anyone like to learn from me? I made like a Google Docs, and if you're interested, you can like just click on it and add your email, and I'll like keep you posted on when I plan on launching, like a week before and the day of, because I plan on dropping this year. So yeah.